Jordan Hospital.
Yeah.
What, okay, but working with Fred, anybody?
No, I know we had blast last week. Again, still in rehearsal with the Jimmy Fernford project. I thought we sounded great last week, man. Yes!
That's going to be a great project. I'm excited about that.
I'm so impressed with the way that Fred can go from one sound to another, different groups,
One instrument to another.
and go right into what that group wants, rather than turning them all into a particular genre of music. You're working with a wide range of styles.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Well, you know what? Tony does the same. Oh my God, he's got his hands in so many different styles. So it's really nice to be able to work with someone like you, and you know, people are professional and reliable and sound great and have a good time doing it. Can't beat it.
Did anybody else have any reactions or moving experiences that they had while working with Frank? I mean, with Fred or Frank. I see Peter's eyes are wide open. Peter, did you have a comment? Come on up. Get a mic here. Peter Singer, right?
It is Peter Singer.
And you're going to be performing, I mean, we're going to be playing your music later, but you had some comments about working with Fred?
Well, I've seen Fred several times in live situations, and the crowd is usually mesmerized. You know, they throw money at his feet. It's pretty interesting
Big
situation.
to the home.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And, you know,
Those requests never get to me. But
it's amazing. Fred plays guitar, you know, left-handed, right-handed, upside down. He's an amazing guy. But he, in all honesty, he's very good. Great musician, great person.
Well, that was the other thing that we see, because Fred helps out with Potentials Unlimited Performance Troupe, which is a performance troupe that Pam is a member of, a very good dancer, and it's dancers, actors, and singers, both with and without disabilities. So it's a wide range of ages and abilities. And Fred gets involved, but he doesn't just sit in the background and bang on the drums. I mean,
No.
Everybody knows Fred and he makes people feel good about what they're doing, including me,
you're
by
very
the way.
kind. Thank you.
That's true.
First time I met Fred, was that in Hingham?
At the benefit, that was in Hull.
Oh, that was in Hull.
Yeah.
And I know there was one time Fred came right up and says, "Can I play a few songs behind your drum set?" I said, "Sure."
Wow.
And I was very impressed. He said, "Oh, he plays drums too."
Oh, that was in Hingham at that
Was it?
other benefit at the synagogue.
Yeah.
Right. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, the funny part is, and nobody knows this except Keith maybe, when we first met you, because we were at the we did a live Twilight Showcase over at the Chinese restaurant in Manomet. We used to have a really good time, and Fred, we met Fred through his dad, and said, can you stop in and see what we do? And honestly, I thought you weren't interested in all of us. I read you totally wrong. And
Really?
then, when you were watching, I think you were just very much involved in it. But I thought, here you are, as you're a pretty big deal performer coming up from that time. You had just moved in from Georgia, right? And I thought, well, maybe we're just not in his league. And then he followed up. He was so fantastic. He called me, offered to get involved and helped out. I was so glad to be wrong.
Oh, what you do is so tremendous with Potentials Unlimited, and you get out of it. Anybody who volunteers for that organization gets 10 times out of it what they put into it. So I'm thrilled to do it, and it got me all of these contacts as well. So I'm happy to be able to be part of any of this, Sandy. Thanks.
We love having you.
You know, when Barry, Fred's dad, talked to us more than once,
Oh, we
he
were
kept
excited
saying,
about
"You gotta
it.
meet my son.
Sure.
He plays the guitar." And we thought, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, right, okay." Next time he'd say the same thing. "You gotta meet my son." Well, we finally met him. Okay, and he's great.
We just didn't
Now
know
we
if
won't
he'd
go
be
away.
interested.
We're trying to get rid of him, but he just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And he's become a good friend.
He's been great. Yeah.
Can I weigh in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, David
Look out,
Jackson
look out.
has
Oh,
a
no.
comment.
I do love Fred Meltzer. You know when you're trying out a new song and
Yeah.
you're a little bit nervous?
Yeah.
And I was trying out the Earth Train song, and Fred was the first time let me hear that there was harmonies in the back.
Sure.
And I was in Concord one day, and he showed up at one of Helen Smith's things, and you sang the harmony, and I just felt so relaxed. That's what he does to
He
people.
does,
He makes
doesn't
them
he?
feel in a comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. That's a great song. And those harmonies jumped out at me like the Earth Train. Does that make any sense? Okay.
But look, it's no secret that in the music business and in the radio show business, it's, there's a lot of competition, and not everybody is inclusive and supportive of other groups. And I really admire and love what you do, that you bring everybody together, rather than everybody trying to one-up the other one.
Well,
I'm
there's-
very, very impressed with that.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
There's two ways that you can operate. You can either operate from a perspective of scarcity or a perspective of plenty. And I just choose to do the latter. Is all there is to it. There's more reward in that.
Well, plus, ultimately, we're all in it together. And, you know, we all have said, you know, 10 years ago, we were saying to the people we knew back then, hey, if we get somewhere, we want you to come along, and vice versa. And that's happening. And, again, we need more of that. We really appreciate it, Fred. And everybody in this room. You guys are great. You're doing a beautiful job, too. Okay, I guess we have to let Frank talk.
Yeah. Well, just to follow up with some more, heaping
Frank,
some
put
more,
that mic right near your mouth. so we
heaping
can
some
hear
more
you.
praise on Fred.
Yeah.
You know, aside from his abilities with the guitar and singing and so forth, I just can't believe how much he takes on. He's got so many projects. I don't know if he ever sleeps, and
That's the
he's
secret.
always on time for rehearsals. You know, he's dependable, and it means so much. You know, to work with somebody that you know
And
you know
if he
you
says
can
he'll
count
do
on.
something, he'll do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that.
Well,
You're getting
I
a big head
appreciate
over
that,
there,
Fred.
buddy.